Welcome back to our channel. Today I invite you on a little journey. Due to the total solar eclipse, Mate and I visited Texas at the beginning of April. I booked a hotel room in Dallas. The eclipse was on Monday. We arrived on Saturday. We had time to look around. I had already been here 5 years ago, so I knew what I had to show my son. In this video, I want to show you where the West begins. If you are coming from the main parking lot, there is a pleasant, elevated trail that leads above the cattle pens and all the way to the yard. We got there at the last moment, so we ran this way. On the way we met two cowboys who were holding the cattle on a lead, waiting to be driven onto the main street, where visitors can sit on them for a great photo. Amazing animals as they patiently wait their turn. With their huge longhorns and their endless strength, yet peacefully, we managed to arrive right at the beginning of the cattle drive. Mate helped me a lot. He handled one camera and I the other. It was a great experience for him. It was the first time he had seen longhorn cattle so close. I am very proud of my son, my real partner in this video shoot. You wouldn't be able to enjoy this video without him. Please leave a few kind words for him in the comments. If you like it, hit the like button. But now let's continue. Let's see what is worth knowing about this wonderful city, which 150 years ago had only 175 inhabitants, but now it is home to almost 1 million. See the Fort Worth herd, the world's only twice daily cattle drive, at 11:30 a.m. and 4 p.m. See the Bulls and Broncs versus the Cowboys at the weekly Stockyards Championship Rodeo. Once home to cowboys, cattlemen, and outlaws, today the Stockyards National Historic District is one of the most popular attractions in Texas. Day and night, visitors come to the Stockyards to get a taste of the true American West. Begin your journey on Exchange Avenue, where the weathered brick streets are lined with historic buildings, restaurants, shops, saloons, and other attractions. The Fort Worth Stockyards now celebrates Fort Worth's long tradition as a part of the cattle industry and was listed on the National Register as a historical district in 1976. The listing included 46 contributing buildings and one other contributing structure. Recorded Texas historic landmarks within the district include the entrance sign, the Livestock Exchange Building, and the Thanish Block Building housing the Stockyards Hotel. The Fort Worth Stockyards are a National Historic District. The Stockyards was once among the largest livestock markets in the United States and played a vital role in the city's early growth. Today, the neighborhood is characterized by its many bars, restaurants, and notable country music venues such as Billy Bob's. Fort Worth celebrity chef Tim Love of Iron Chef America and Top Chef Masters has operated multiple restaurants in the neighborhood. There is a mall at the Stockyards station and a train via Grapevine Vintage Railroad that connects to downtown Grapevine. Cowtown Coliseum hosts a weekly rodeo and has the Texas Cowboy Hall of Fame. The world's largest honky-tonk is also in the Stockyards at Billy Bob's. At the Fort Worth Stockyards, Fort Worth is the only major city that hosts a daily cattle drive. The audience applauds the enthusiastic work of the cowboys and the cattle parade every day. Thousands gather to see this. When the herd retires to its well-earned rest, then the cowboys seen at the beginning of the video come with the two cows and take their place on the main street. These cows are very gentle and serve visitors every day. For a small tip, the visitors can sit on the cows' backs and take some photos, which they can later view with friends back home as a nice memory. Horse carriages arrive on the main street and then pull over. We quickly went there and made a quick recording for you.
Hey guys. Hey.
The two horses are named Joe and Jane. They were very cute. You could pet them. These horse carriages can also be rented for a short city tour or even for weddings. While you watch the video about the shops and attractions, I will give you a brief history of Fort Worth. In the meantime, if you think so, press a like and write in the comments where you live. Maybe if you have a favorite attraction in America, write it down too, in case Mate and I travel there next time and make a video for you. The Treaty of Bird's Fort between the Republic of Texas and several Native American tribes was signed in 1843 at Bird's Fort in present-day Arlington, Texas. Article 11 of the treaty provided that no one may pass the line of trading houses at the border of the Indians' territory without permission of the President of Texas and may not reside or remain in the Indians' territory. These trading houses were later established at the junction of the Clear Fork and West Fork of the Trinity River in present-day Fort Worth. A line of 7 army posts was established in 1848-1849 after the Mexican War to protect the settlers of Texas along the western American frontier and included Fort Worth, Fort Graham, Fort Gates, Fort Croghan, Fort Martin Scott, Fort Lincoln, and Fort Duncan. Originally, 10 forts had been proposed by Major General William Jenkins Worth, who commanded the Department of Texas in 1849. In January 1849, Worth proposed a line of 10 forts to mark the western Texas frontier from Eagle Pass to the confluence of the West Fork and Clear Fork of the Trinity River. 1 month later, Worth died from cholera in South Texas. General William S. Harney assumed command of the Department of Texas and ordered Major Ripley A. Arnold to find a new fort site near the West Fork and Clear Fork. On June 6, 1849, Arnold, advised by Middleton Tate Johnson, established a camp on the bank of the Trinity River and named the post Camp Worth in honor of the late General Worth. In August 1849, Arnold moved the camp to the north-facing bluff, which overlooked the mouth of the Clear Fork of the Trinity River. The United States War Department officially named the post Fort Worth on November 14, 1849. Since its establishment, the city of Fort Worth continues to be known as where the West begins. As a stop on the legendary Chisholm Trail, Fort Worth was stimulated by the business of the cattle drives and became a brawling, bustling town. Millions of head of cattle were driven north to market along this trail. Fort Worth became the center of the cattle drives and later, the ranching industry. It was given the nickname of Cowtown. During the American Civil War, Fort Worth suffered from shortages of money, food, and supplies. The population dropped as low as 175, but began to recover during Reconstruction. By 1872, Jacob Samuels, William Jesse Boaz, and William Henry Davis had opened general stores. The next year, Kleber M. Van Zandt established Tidball, Van Zandt and Company, which became Fort Worth National Bank in 1884. I can say that Mate and I had a great time on our trip to Texas. We came all the way from Florida to Fort Worth, Texas, but it was worth it because I got to show my son and you amazing places again. Thank you for staying with us. If you found this video interesting, press a like. If you are interested in our next video, subscribe. These are all free, but a big help to us. Write your opinion in the comments or ask your questions. We will answer everything. We look forward to seeing you again with the next content.